Hey, this is Mike with AskTractorMike.com. I'm shopping today for a 5-foot rotary cutter and one that I can get fairly cheap and I can take out in the woods and kind of beat up a little bit. And I'm not going to buy a new one. I'm too cheap to buy a new one, and rotary cutters kind of get torn up anyway, so I'm looking at a used one. This one's on Craigslist, and I think I might have a bargain here, and I'm going to do 2 different videos talking about how to find out if you've got a bargain. The first thing I'm going to talk about today is, can I get parts for it? And this is a Hesston model. Hesston is a division of AGCO. They make balers, they make hay equipment. I didn't even know they made rotary cutters, and I worked for them for 10 years, so it's an off-brand for them. It's a model 3500. It says right here on the side. And I'm going to find if I can get parts for it. I don't think Hesston made it because they weren't in the rotary cutter business. I'm betting that they bought it from another company and sold it through their dealer network, and I want to go through the other company to find parts for it. Let's go inside to the computer and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We know the cutter says Hesston on the side of it. And Hesston is a part of the AGCO Corporation, and they have a parts lookup, and we're going to Google AGCO parts books. And I think that's the name of their site, and sure enough, there it is. AGCOpartsbooks.com. Now here you can go through all the rigmarole of signing in, or you can look at their guest books, and that's what we're going to do. It's a Hesston, and it's a 3500 model. So we're going to search, and there it is. And what I'm curious about is what parts I can get. The gearbox is the main thing I'm worried about, so we're going to click on gearbox. Now there's a picture of it, and there's the part number of it right there. Now I'm going to do a screenshot just in case I have to come back to this picture again of that right there. That's the gearbox that I need to know all the pieces and parts are available. Now I really would like to know who built this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little trick here. AGCO puts HW for Hesston. I don't know what the W is for, but they put that in front of all of their parts numbers. Now, whoever made that, this is likely their part number right here that they use for that. And the HW11155, and I can tell you I've already done it. If you Google that, it doesn't come up to anything. So we're gonna Google the 1155. I'm going to paste that up there, and then I'm going to put gearbox after that just so it narrows down the search. So we're going to look for that part number to see if it's available and to see if we can figure out who built this cutter. I hit enter, and as you can tell, I've already been to these sites. Here's one. This one right here is for helicopter gearbox. We don't want that, but here's 2 dealers that are offering this for a Woods cutter. So I bet you, since Woods is big in rotary cutters, Woods built it. Hesston bought it from Woods and put their decals on it and sold it to their dealer network. So I know it's a Woods cutter, and Woods is a good quality cutter line. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click right here on this. And why I would want to buy parts for it from the Woods dealer is because with Hesston, Woods has to sell it to Hesston, and then there's a markup, and then Hesston sells it to their dealers and they sell it to me. I'd rather go directly to Woods and get it from them because it'll be cheaper. So I see there's that 11155 gearbox right there. I'm going to click on this, and I think what's going to come up is a picture of the gearbox. Now I'm going to go back to my screenshot, and right here is a screenshot, and when you open it up, it's the same identical gearbox. Now, I will admit, I would probably never buy this $1,054 gearbox, but I can get the little pieces and parts. If I ever have to rebuild it, I can. Anytime you're buying a used piece, especially if it looks like a bargain, always check and make sure you can get parts for it, because if you can't, it's worth about what it weighs for scrap, and you don't want to do that. So anyway, we found out we've got a Woods cutter we're looking at with Hesston decals on the side of it. We can get parts for it, and it's probably a pretty quality machine. Hey, I thrive on web traffic. I appreciate you watching this. If you want to share it with other tractor enthusiasts, that'd be awesome. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I've got a Facebook page. If you'd like to like that, that would be awesome. And if you have questions and comments, make sure you post them. We'll try to answer them. Hey, thanks for watching.